What's up, everybody? Nobody's awake. Here's everybody. Nobody's really awake, but I've been up for hours. So I was like, oh, why not jump on here, see what's going on. Of course, Sam's awake. How you doing, Sam? Yo, yeah, you're always awake and trolling. I was just thinking that, motherfucker. That's weird you said that. You really are always up trolling. Your ass ain't got nothing better to do. Cause you doing the most. That was a bowl, man. Good morning, Robert. How you doing? Mr. Burt in the building. Really though, I've been on the road of quitting cigarettes, Sam. I don't know if you know that, but like ever since February, I've been quitting cigarettes. So like I only bought cigarettes back in May. And I've hit some cigarettes here and there, you know. But I'm quitting cigs. I'm doing pretty darn good. What the fuck? The hell are you talking about, Sam? You're in a wheelchair now? Is that what the fuck that means? What the hell are you talking about? The fuck you talking about, son? Sam's always saying some weird shit that don't make sense half the time, so excuse him, he's off his rocker. What you in a wheelchair for, Sam? Last I heard, your leg was rotten off, and we didn't hear no real updates after that. If it ever healed up, did your leg ever actually heal up, or are you still dealing with problems with it? I'm only saying that because that's what other people said. That's how you described it. I don't know much about it, but what happened, Sam? You got leg complications. What's fucked up? That is fucked up if that's what it is. Fuck off, Sam. You're part of the corn crew? You got one leg now? Quit fucking lying, Sam. We need fucking proof. We need video evidence. Oh my god, you're such a liar. You're such a liar. The plans for the day. Honestly, I'm taking it easy. I know I'm probably going to make ribs for dinner. I ended up having pizza last night because I didn't feel like cooking on my birthday. So I ended up getting pizza yesterday. That was pretty good. Fucking Sam said his leg exploded. Quit fucking lying, Sam. We need fucking proof of that shit if you're going to say some shit like that. Where is the proof to that? That'd be fucked up. Sam comes up with one fucking leg. I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it. But I would believe it's possible that it could happen because you are full of karma. I thought about doing morning shows because people used to do morning shows. It used to be a good time. You know? I'm up early morning all the fucking time. I just don't have time that much. But got a couple minutes today. Cheers, vampire. How you doing? You irritated? What you irritated for? Lone Star, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. He said Law and Order. Hee hee hee. Sam, you're funny. Ain't nobody paying for your rotted leg picture. Maybe they will. Maybe Slab City News would pay for your leg picture. He might. He might just do that. You heard that, Evan? Sam says he lost a leg and he's willing to show everybody for donos how much you need for the picture, Sam. Just for future reference in case anybody wants to purchase. They don't want pictures though. They want to see you on a live stream show off the peg leg. Everybody wants to see the proof, not you just fucking faking it, lying with some fake pics, motherfucker. People want to see you actually proving it. Hell yeah! Thanks, Robert. I had a great birthday yesterday. I ended up having chocolate cake, Superman ice cream, pizza. Got to try them weird, crazy puffs. So those were good. No way, Robert Burke's birthday's today? We're birthday buddies. Happy birthday, Robert. That's awesome. Hope you have a great one. I'm doing pretty great too, Lone Star. Had a good birthday. Doing a little wake and bake. Cheers, everybody. I already took a couple gummies. Found me some new gummies. They're like chocolate covered gummies, but they're white chocolate covered gummies. So it's the same vibe as a chocolate covered gummy, but it's better. I'm gonna start going on things about how I'm not doing chocolate no more. I fucking did that though. I fucking gave up caffeine and then I realized and learned that fucking chocolate has caffeine. So I can't really fucks with chocolate no more if I give up caffeine, right? And I ended up fucking picking chocolate cake for my birthday. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And who would have thought that fucking chocolate had caffeine in it? But supposedly the natural cacao bean has fucking caffeine in it. And dark chocolate has the most caffeine in it because it's like more pure. And the milk chocolate is more watered down with milk and sugars and shit, so it doesn't have as much caffeine. And white chocolate supposedly isn't made with the cacao bean, so it has no caffeine in it at all. So I learned things lately, and I feel like I might have learned that once before, but I relearned about it lately. And I still had chocolate cake for my birthday because I'm reckless and give no fucks. It was good cake. And it sounds ridiculous. Like I didn't believe it either. I was like, "What? There's caffeine in chocolate? That's weird." But I did my little research, and I feel like I'm doing better without caffeine and without cigarettes. Like you just feel better, feel healthier, definitely feel different not having that kind of crap in you. And it does feel like caffeine is just like a chemical substance that you probably shouldn't even have. And people just drink it because it's in their coffee. It's in soda pop, right? People drink soda and pop all the time. And people drink coffee all the time. Just have coffee when they wake up. They need that shit to get through the day half the time eventually, right? They start off with a cup or two and then it turns into an all-day drinking coffee fest, right? Cheers, hippie witch. How you doing, girl? And I only drank coffee for like 8 years, so I was not really like addicted to it. I just drank a cup or two, you know. I didn't drink it every day either. I just enjoyed the flavored coffee creamers. So I don't even like coffee. Coffee on its own tasted disgusting to me. So I knew that like maybe that's not a good thing to drink because it tastes so fucking gross by itself. Plain coffee is disgusting. But you know, it is what it is. I gave up caffeine and it helped with this back problem I've been dealing with. So that's all that really matters to me. I'll give up some caffeine if it fucking helps with what I'm going through. Past couple years, I've been dealing with some bullshit ass back pain, so that sucks dick. Ooh, hippie witch going whitewater rafting. That sounds awesome, girl. Be safe, have fun. If you're gonna drink on the water, be extra safe and do a shot for me. I had so many Jello shots last night, and then my cousin came through and brought through some drinks. So we had some other things. They were pretty good. It was like a red, white, and blue Smirnoff thing, and Jack Daniel's strawberry punch. Those are pretty damn tasty. It's like some kind of flavored fruity beer, like girly beer shit. It was good though. Added on to me getting fucked up. Like I said, I found these new gummies too. And it's kind of a weird combo. I didn't really know what the fuck I found when I found them. But they're fucking blue raspberry, and they got white chocolate layer, and they got graham cracker coating. Like they crumbled up graham crackers and dipped it in there. I don't know why they'd add the graham crackers part onto it. It's kind of weird, but it's a delicious gummy that gets me nice and high. I'm thinking about just doing the next one. I've already done a couple. I might as well do the third one. Okay, we're back. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know the last thing you heard. But I was saying, sounds like a fun time. What was I saying? I was talking about them gummies and how weird they are. And I was talking about how many Jello shots I did last night. That was a fun time. I could roll up a joint. That shit's funny though. Sam's coming in bringing up Newports. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Honestly, I've been smoking for fucking 20 years. And I'm just about ready to be done, you know? Like, I've given up things before, right? So, like, it's not hard to come off of caffeine because I've given that up before, right? I like drinking water and juice, stuff like that. Mostly it's water, though. So it's weird to me. People need soda and coffee all the fucking time. Because I really ain't into that shit that like that. Fuck it, we're rolling a joint. I don't know if anybody's there. Because the chat ain't moving. I ain't really paying attention to who's here. I'm paying attention to the chat. If you're there, I see that. Every once in a while, the connection might fuck up, though. It's alright. I'm here. Thinking about getting a donut, bitch. That sounds good. Like Chinese food also sounds good. So, that's kind of shit I like. Chinese food after getting drunk would be awesome. I feel like I'm gonna roll this joint. Sam, you never said how much for the pics. You coming in here with this horseshit ass lying fucking story that nobody believes anyway. You know? What the fuck? You know people are gonna want proof of that shit, not just no fucking bogus picture of your lies. Fucking weirdo ass. Joint is rolled. Cheers, Robert. Enjoy your coffee. That's what I'm saying. I fell in love with the coffee creamer. For a while, I was drinking that almond joy. So it was like a coconutty, chocolatey creamer, right? And then I switched up and did white chocolate raspberry. International Delight. Personally, I think has the best creamer. All the other ones kind of taste watered down to me, but that fucking white chocolate raspberry, I fell in love with that shit. And then even recently, I found one this past year that was. It tastes just like chocolate covered cherries from the holidays. I fell in love with that one too. But like, what the fuck? I can't even drink coffee no more. Cheers, Snarkin says. Thank you very much, girl. How you doing? Oh my god, you hear how many times I gotta click that lighter to make it work? That's so fucking stupid. Literally, like I've been shopping on Temu for less than 2 years. I've been going on there and seeing what they got. You know, I started checking it out because other people told me about it, right? So I checked out Temu to see what they had, see what kind of deals that was going on. And mostly it's a bunch of horse shit, right? It's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of garbage that ain't worth your money, right? You're gonna waste money on garbage ass little products and shit. But I ended up finding some people, right? They opened up Temu this past year and changed it up, and they opened up to American sellers. So now all kinds of people are on there selling all kinds of shit. And really, there's still a bunch of fake ass products out there, so you got to be careful. But I found a lot of good stuff on there, you know, like Disney stuff and character things, like I don't know. You'd have to see, because I'm thinking about doing like a haul and showing all the kinds of cool shit I'm buying. I bought all kinds of cool shit. I got me some Loungefly wallets recently for my birthday yesterday. All kinds of weird shit. And I was like, making bank because they gave me these coupon deals on there. But that's what I'm saying though. Usually for a whole year, they weren't giving me no good deals, right? There was a bunch of bullshit going on there where I wasn't getting any deals, right? Waste of time, horse shit. But the beginning of this year, they gave me all kinds of weird deals with these coupons, right? And it was like $160 worth of no minimum spend coupons. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Let's see what happens. So I did the deal, and they ended up giving me some high dollar coupons, like $20 off your order. $60 was the biggest coupon in the deal, like $60, 60. I was like, no fucking way, this can't be real. So I tested it out and did it, and it was legit. I ended up getting fucking $60 worth of shit for like $1. You know, the last time I did it, I think it cost me 88 cents for a Loungefly wallet and a Disney backpack purse, like, you know, big purse backpack. It's beautiful. It's like rose gold, bronzy looking, with a big white bow and polka dots. It was pretty cool though. I found all kind of random ass shit on there and got it for super cheap. I found a lot of useful things too, you know. So that was cool. I didn't get to really make videos about it yet, but I have found all kind of cool shit this year. Like actually, I made videos about it, but then I didn't get to edit it together to post it. You know, shit went down, and I didn't get to make that video. And that's what happened for like the past year or two. A lot of shit went down, and I wasn't able to do videos like I used to. You know, when shit happens, life happens, and you just fucking do what you gotta do and live it and be there for people, you know? So that's what the fuck I be doing. Just living life, getting through it. Like today is the day after my birthday. I really ain't got no plans. It's a relaxed day. I did a lot yesterday. So today is like a fucking smoke and chill. Wonder what my man's doing. You know. I'm doing the next gummy. This one feels big and juicy. I tried Nerds Juicy Gummy Clusters recently, and they were delicious. Cheers, everybody. I got these papers that are extra long, so my joint is extra long. The weather's been beautiful lately, and that's a good thing. I don't like being too damn hot. I noticed some things, though. I've been watching a couple of things. Like, I missed a lot of what's happening on YouTube because I wasn't getting notifications. But I did look up and see some fucking updates on the tubes. It's interesting to see who's connecting with who, because, you know, loyalty means nothing to nobody, but it's interesting who does what with who in the community. Well, what's more interesting is that fucking Tommy was in Slab City. He wasn't even there that long, right? He stopped making videos because he stopped getting his phone bill paid, supposedly, allegedly. And then he goes and hangs out at other camps and gets free Wi-Fi anyway. So it was weird. He wasn't making videos. So I stopped watching, right? I stopped looking for any updates on him because he stopped posting. They're just living and maintaining in Slab City, right? They made their spot, they set up their camp, and they just been living there. And I saw the other day that Tommy and Selena like went out of camp, went somewhere out of town, came back and their camp was fucking raided and a bunch of people stole shit and it was all tore up and fucked up and they were missing all kinds of shit. Allegedly, that's what I heard. So that was kind of fucked up. I was late to that though. That happened a couple weeks ago. And I didn't hear nobody talk about it, you know? So I thought that was weird. Very, very weird. Like, I see every once in a while Community Cause uploads a video, but I really don't take time to watch that shit. He ain't doing updates like he was back then when I started watching, so every once in a while it's interesting to see what he's doing, but he's on a whole new fucking path of doing some different shit. And I don't know what the fuck he's doing with his plan of his life. But, you know, the newest update is Sam is part of Corn's crew. Sam is a one-leg wonder. That's what I heard. Sam said it. It starts now, Sam. You opened it up. Even if you lying. Pegleg Sam in the building. That's so fucked up, Sam. And I swear, Sam used to make fun of Vinny, too. And now you're living that life. I feel like I even asked you recently if your leg's rotting off, and that's why you come in trolling with that shit of your leg rotted off, bitch. Exploded. Bitch, your leg did not explode off, you lying ass cunt. You a lie. Junie Pie fell off the wagon. He was sober for 2 years, allegedly. Got into the cooking wine and had to have him a beer. That was weird. He went live after I shared this post. It was funny. He got all triggered up about politics over it. He mad. He big mad. It's alright. Junie's gonna be mad for a while. He's been mad for a while. Oh my gosh. If Rebecca's out there somewhere, I found a clip of Rodders. And it's probably one of my funniest things I've ever heard him say. And I didn't know I even had it like on a clip until I saw it and found it in the phone. But it was one day on a Valentine's Day. One day on Valentine's Day in Jesco's chat. It was the end of a live stream. And I don't know if it's like appropriate to post or not. But it's kind of funny. It was like the best end of a live stream line I've ever heard from Rodders. Oh, the best way to end a live stream. So if you're out there, Beckers, I don't know. I like asking if you're alright with those kind of things being shared. Because I have not asked. I didn't want to overstep any boundaries or lines and do anything like that, you know. But if you want to see old clips and things, I got a couple things. Hold up, everybody. I'll be right back. Oh, Robert Burke, if you didn't hear, Rodney ended up having a heart attack and he passed away. So that was pretty damn sad. We lost a couple of community members. Like, the list is getting long. It's kind of hard to, like, remember the list unless you write it down. But the people I know that passed away is, like, Dog Lips, Allison X, Stella's Van Life, Rodders 420, right? Rodney Boyd. Joseph Cigar Reviews, right? That guy passed away. Just recently, I think it was in May, Suicidal Porn Star passed away. He went by many names. SP, suicidal porn star, Gary Ridgway. What was the other main one? I don't know, but there's been a lot of people passing away. And this other guy that came in and he came on a couple panels a few times. His name was Danny Stranger. That guy, he passed away too. And he fucking went to the gas station quick and had an interaction with the wrong motherfuckers, and they ended up shooting him. So that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it was terrible what happened to Rodney. Like, Becker's got up on a live stream and told the story about what happened to Rodders, and it was fucked up. They were laying there having a good time, you know. And next thing you know, he just flopped over because he had a heart attack, and they didn't even know it. It was one of them things that came out of nowhere, you know, and like they literally were trying to like they quit drinking, and I think they quit smoking cigarettes too. And I think it was a year after he ended up fucking having a heart attack. I think she said 6 hours later, like he was unresponsive, and 6 hours later he passed away. So that's fucked up, man. Very sad. R.I.P. Riders and everybody else. For real though. Yep, it is pretty messed up. Like, that's why I was saying, motherfuckers need to enjoy life and, you know, live life to the fullest. Hell yeah. Thanks, Slim. How you doing? Cheers. Hell yeah, congrats on another year. I made it. We made it. We here. I was gonna go live yesterday, but, eh, you know, I was busy. I was getting drunk. I haven't got drunk in a long ass time, so it was a good time. Lots of Jello shots. Couple of little drinks. It was a good time. The icing on the cake would be if Sam actually showed up with fucking evidence of his leg. Because he's a lying ass bastard. That shit's funny. Fucking crazy ass shit. I think that's funny though too. Fucking Nikki comes back and makes a new channel, and everybody was tripping the fuck out, losing their shit. You know, everybody shows up just to talk shit about somebody over there. Like that's the kind of shit they do on that side. Is just show up to make up lies and talk shit about people. And like they all went ghost, you know, when she went ghost. So I think that's funny as hell. Everybody was acting a fool when she came back. Ugh. Funny as hell. She got a whole list of people that be hating on her. And I was thinking about that too, man. It's kind of funny. There's a bunch of grown ass people like in their 50s and 60s, and they're like trolling and bullying each other on the internet, you know? Like, oh my god. Kind of funny if you think about it. Like, if you really think about it and talk about like the characters in the community, like, there's homeless Jose that beats his dog every once in a while, you know? He'll deny it till the end's time. And then he was gay for the pay and stayed with that guy Jake forever, you know? And he was like door dashing and shit like that, Ubering out of a vehicle that he gave him and let him get. I don't know how he did that deal or how it worked out, but Jose was driving a vehicle for a while doing something, working for Daddy Jake. That shit was funny. Just recently, supposedly he got cut off. But you know, Jose was used to be like he'd stay with people and hang out for a while, like a few weeks or maybe a month or so. and he'd move on to the next one, right? He didn't stay for very long. Jose was always on the move and on the road. So it was weird to me when he found a little cash cow like Daddy Jake. Jose was hanging around him for quite some time. Like he was caught swimming in the pool with him and, weird shit like that. So it was strange how long he actually stayed with them and hung out with them over there. I'm surprised he didn't travel somewhere and go somewhere and do something. But he must have had it good over there. And it's all allegedly. This is just what I've seen on YouTube, and this is how he acts. So I don't know. I don't know. This is just what I watched. What's the other one I was gonna say? Oh, fucking good job, buddy is still off his fucking rocker, posting constantly. Like, I don't know. I don't understand, like, I don't understand half of what he posts. Like, his titles don't match with the video. It seems like a very long, drawn out clip, and he doesn't have anything, like, no words or no voice saying what he means or why he's doing it. So, like, I don't understand what the fuck he's doing or why he's posting it. He might post a little bit in the description box, like, type something out there. But, like, it seems odd to post those style videos. But nobody really understands the meaning. Like, I don't get it. And I been got it, right? So, if I don't get it, he's doing something wrong. He's on a fucking weird path, too. Making weird ass videos. That shit was funny as hell. He fucking, good job, buddy, found some dude dumpster diving. And he was videotaping him, trolling him in real life, talking shit to him, talking questions. And this fucking dude looked just like Good Job Buddy. And I was like, what? How the fuck did Eddie not see that this guy looks just like him? That was the funniest shit to me. I've been laughing about it for a while. Cause it was just funny as hell. I couldn't believe somebody would post so many fucking videos. And then he wouldn't fucking... I don't know what the fuck I was about to say next, but I saw that. Cheers, Jessica. How you doing? I saw that fucking... I already knew it was Azel. He's fucking stupid ass bitch. He was trolling me with that dumb name. It started out with a troll name at me, like he was doxing my name, and then he switched it to Jesco Too Much For You, and then he switched it to I Own the Lake, and it's like, okay, it's stupid. Like, that shit don't bother me. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about what that situation was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, right? I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. If they troll me about Newports, right? That's irrelevant too, seeing as I'm quitting cigarettes, right? Like, it is what it is. Yesterday was the last day, so it is what it is. You can talk about Newports all you want. Like, Sam came in bringing up Newports. Like, bitch, you're weird. I've been talking about quitting cigarettes since February, bitch. Like, I used to smoke a pack a day, and I haven't fucking had a pack since February, right? So, or technically March. I bought one in March, right? That was for good reason. Thank you very much, Jesco. Hell yeah, I had a great birthday. I'm sitting here smoking a joint right now. The next day, birthday joint. You know what I was saying? My birthday should just keep going. It should be a party all month long. We should be partying until Sunday. Till we gotta go back to business. You know, I also got this thing. I never shared it, but Jesco, did you hear that? Fucking Sam's trying to troll saying his leg exploded. He's in a wheelchair and he only got one leg because he joined Corn's crew. I was like, no fucking way, bitch. And the only way we can get proof is if someone pays for it. I would never give that scumbucket a dime. That was fucked up too. When Stella passed away, her last live stream was called No Mo Donos. And it was in reference to fucking Sam and Jose, scumbag asses. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Jesco. I know everybody busy. It is a weekday still. Yeah, I was saying I forgot to share the link earlier. I was gonna share it earlier for Sam's stupid ass, but I knew he was trolling. He ain't got no chopped off leg. He a lie. He a lie. Thanks, Betty Boop. Isn't that shit funny though? Fucking Azel was trolling the shit out of me with that fake name. And then he switches it up. And motherfucker switches up his troll name, and now that Nikki's back on the scene, Azel switched from trolling me to trolling Nikki. Huh. And an old troll name popped up on the channel, commenting on a couple of things. And I'm wondering, who was that now? That's kind of interesting, T. The nerve. Man. Shit's funny, though. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like he just revived an old account and changed the name on that shit. That's what I'm saying. He on some punk ass shit with that. Really, though, like, when I'm friends with somebody, I'm loyal to these motherfuckers, right? So when somebody turns on me and does me dirty, like, I also now give no fucks about your ass, right? If you're gonna do me that dirty and not give a fuck about me, then I'm not gonna give a fuck about you, right? So when people do me dirty the way Az will be doing, trolling me and doing all this dumb shit too, on top of it, like, bro, you're dirty as fuck. I don't want nothing to do with your ass. So I can move on and not give a damn about your ass, you know? Like exes, they're an ex for a fucking reason. I moved the fuck on and don't give a shit about them. It is what it is. You washed up, dirty bitch. You know, I don't have to give a fuck about you no more because you're old news, son. You know, and I feel that same way with Azel. I don't even know if he really was my buddy or if he was just looking and begging for a buddy on YouTube, right? He wanted somewhere to hang out, somewhere where he could have a voice. And I let him get up there and give his say, right? I allowed people their voice and to get on the panel and say whatever. So I feel like that's all he really wanted was a place to fucking say his voice. But I don't think he really gave a fuck about me. If you can go against your friend like that publicly and say all kinds of fucked up, crazy lies, like, bitch, were you ever my friend? If you literally thought that way until you blew up about it on a live stream, bruh, nah. I don't think he ever gave a fuck about me if that's how he can act. Like, oh my god, you know how I'm going through the phone. Remember how Azel lied? He was like, he donated for a Thanksgiving dinner or some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's a fucking liar. And I actually found evidence where he did donate for a holiday. And he did it on his own accord. He did it and said he wanted to give me some for Christmas, right? He reached out and gave it to me, right? Like that. It was like that where he like gave me a Christmas gift. And now later, you know, years later, he's trying to act like it was a fucking Thanksgiving dinner, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, there's no way in fuck that ever happened. It was weird as shit because there would have been some evidence of that receipt, right? You hear what I'm saying? If there's evidence of the Christmas receipt, there would have been evidence of a Thanksgiving bullshit thing that he said, right? There was nothing. So I 1000 believe what I already believed, right? The receipts just corroborated what I already thought, right? The fact that he's a fucking liar and there was never nothing for a Thanksgiving thing. That sounds fucking stupid. Who the fuck's getting donations for Thanksgiving? Unless it's Sam in a vehicle needing a fucking meal, right? Get the fuck out of here with that weird bullshit. Ugh. I do think that shit's funny as hell. He got up there trying to make up lies on me, and then he went over to Jesco's channel making up lies on me. And then, he just goes for a while, goes ghost for a while, and don't say shit to nobody. And comes back trolling Nikki. We see you. We see you, bro. You sketchy as fuck, like you always have been. I did have fun times with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun times hanging out. But I always wondered and felt like, is this some fake shit? Was he ever really my friend? You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. I trust motherfuckers and I be their friends. But then they gonna do you dirty because they don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, who do you trust? If you can't even trust the people you're supposed to trust, how about that? Because that's weird too. Like, I've never given nothing to nobody and then talked about it later in a bad light. Like, that's weird to me. I don't understand why anybody would do that, bro. Like, if you gave something to somebody, you gave it out the kindness of your fucking heart. And that means you had it to give, right? And you did it because you wanted to. So why would they bring it up later and try and throw it in your face on some ignorant shit and then lie about it and say it was some other shit, right? That's weird. I don't understand that either. Why motherfuckers lie about shit and then act funny and throw it in your face. Like, good job, buddy. Acted like a supporter for fucking years, right? And he racked up a couple $100 worth of donations he was handing out, right? To multiple people. He did it to multiple people. And I knew something shady was going on. Good job, buddy came into some money when his video went viral, right? He came into some money and he threw a bunch back at the community and donated out a bunch, right? So he could throw it in their face later and talk about how much money he fucking donated to him like a scumbag. That's some dirty ass grimy shit, bro. Like, I have never donated and then fucking talked about it later and rubbed it in their face and shit like that. Like, that's crazy to me. And the only person I've ever gone back and forth with on some serious shit was Azel because he was making up fucking lies about it. And like, dude, if you ever gave a fuck about me, why would you bring it up and try and do me dirty on a live stream about it? That's weird. When I've given him money, so that was weird. The last money interaction with Azel was me giving him money because he was needing something. So it was weird that he would bring up money and throw it in my face. Other than maybe he was broke and needed money. You never know. Cheers, everybody. Smoke it if you got it. But I do wonder shit, like, I wonder if Good Job Buddy got kicked off of True Social, and maybe that's why he floods the fuck out of YouTube with this fucking political bullshit post. Because maybe he already got knocked off there, and they won't let him post on there no more. Supposedly, allegedly, you never know. It's just an assumption, you never know. I do find it funny, though, that he keeps posting and keeps posting and keeps posting all these big, elaborate opinions. And I don't know that anybody even gives a fuck about that political shit that Good Job Buddy's talking. Because he be on some weird shit about it. I don't know. I don't know. He do seem like he got a lot of time to be writing. He could gonna write him a whole book. Write you a whole novelty. It's the Good Job Buddy Show. Every which way he go. He do like talking about himself too. That's weird. And he gotta be mad about how many times I say the word weird. But bitch, I used the word weird as a statement word a long time ago, as one of the words connected to my name and who I am, right? That was one of the words I chose to put with my character, bitch. So if you talk about how many times I say weird, you're just pointing out the obvious, right? I've done the obvious and you've pointed out the obvious. Funny looking motherfucker. Oh my gosh. He got so triggered over the fucking would you like fries with that fucking post that I did. Like I was just having fun editing a fucking picture. It was funny looking. It was fucking hilarious. And I thought it'd be funny. Let's add some people to the fryer oil like they're in the hot tub. Right? I didn't think motherfuckers would flip that shit and think it was some weird shit. But Junie Pie got super Mick triggered off that thing. Good Job Buddy got so triggered he was fucking trolling. Azel got so fucking triggered he was doxing. Everybody got fucking mad that was in it, right? And I didn't think Good Job Buddy would even notice his own face in it because I tried to blend it in, right? So people couldn't really tell. But of course he saw it right away. Cheers, Christian. We had chocolate cake and it was amazing. Hell yeah. I do wonder though why everybody got so mad about that shit because I wasn't trying to make nobody mad. I was just having fun editing a picture, you know. Sheesh. Maybe the truth hurt, man. Truth hurt. The truth hurt and the shoe fit, so they wore it and got mad. It's alright. You get mad. It's like a big bird circling. What's it? What's it? Man, it's been beautiful weather out here, Christian. You using a coaster with that drink? You better be. Every time I see a coaster, I think of Christian because that's something he went with his character was talking shit about coasters and people better use a coaster, shit like that. It was funny, so it worked, right? It worked. When people think of me, you think of certain things. When you think of Christian, you think of coasters. I love me some Christian coasters. Man, I just bought some coasters. They make all kinds of cool ones, glass ones and shit like that are all fancy and decorative. But the glass ones, like, the water just puddles up on it. It's not a very good coaster, right? If you're just sitting in a puddle of water. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why do they make glass coasters? They ain't even work that well. That shit don't make sense. I bet you Christian uses coasters because his wife makes him use coasters. I bet you that's what it is. She got coasters in every room. A different fancy set. She probably even got rooster coasters in the kitchen. Funny, yeah. Fresh bowl packed up. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and being here. Thought I'd switch it up, do a little morning show for you. Talk a little shit. Say a couple things. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was feeling too good. And I was not in the mood to like talk shit. I was just chilling, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. I had a good birthday. It was a fun time. Smoked lots of weed. Drank lots of shots. Made a whole rainbow variety pack of shots. Them gummies are so good though. Bitch. I went back and bought a whole second pack of them, like a whole second 5-pack of them. I was like, hell yeah. So now I got me a stack of gummies. I'll be high for days. For days. Hey, thank you, Chandelier. How you doing, girl? Welcome, welcome. My goodness, it was such a cool video that you made. And the freaking llama is adorbs. I don't think I've ever seen a fucking llama that adorable. He's got like the perfect fucking hairdo that's all fluffy. It needs to be a pillow. Like, replicate that llama's face into a pillow. It was so cute. The beginning fucking image of that llama was adorbs. Ooh, a smoke break. Cheers to that. Don't work too hard, Chandelier. Sweating your ass off. You gotta stay hydrated, girl. It's not too hot over here. It's nice out. Breezy. Yeah, I figured that. He probably needs a bath and a trim. But he's adorbs. Just keep Junie away from that llama. He might get excited. He likes goats a little bit too much. Keep him away from the goats, too. Goats are adorable. Do you have any goats? Oh, you just sheared him, eh? That's cool. It's cool you can do it yourself. Do you do anything with it when you shear him? I know they got secondhand uses for like everything on the farm, you know what I mean? Like there's a use for everything. Like when you're making stew and all the vegetable scraps will go out to the pigs and shit like that, you know? Like there's a use for everything. I see this lady, I watch her, she's from up north Michigan and she got chickens and they do all kinds of things with the chickens and the fucking um the eggshells and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. The goat keeps escaping. It's definitely on the lookout for Junie. Oh, that's awesome. Shanda be spinning wool on an antique spinning wheel. That's cool though. Probably pretty time consuming. That's what I was just thinking about. I'm stoned. Probably pretty time consuming. Now we gotta see what the naked llama looks like. Oh no, now he's naked. He ain't got no furs. My goodness, you know my squirrel friend. That fucking squirrel has been doing all kinds of tricks and jumping from tree to tree, acting crazy as hell the past 2 days. That's the way, I like it. We've been seeing a lot of blue jays too for the past couple months. They showed up in May and they've been around ever since. Tons of blue jays, like every day we're seeing blue jays. So that's kind of cool. I love me some blue jays. They're really pretty birds. I don't know if all the comments are coming through or not either. This fucking StreamYard thing plays games. You know, I'm not on the fucking YouTube side to see what it looks like. So it is what it is. You know, I'm just chilling, doing a little wake and bake. You know, the gummies and the joints and the bowls, they're all kicking in now. Now I'm nice and chill. Nice and chill. Got a lot of good deals lately, though. Found some cool shit. Like, I was pissed, man. I fucking went on there and found this cool wet brush. I love those brushes, and it was only $3. Okay. And literally the next day, my brush broke. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bitch? I just purchased one, and mine broke. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, them squirrels, man. When you got food out like that, they come to steal it. That's all they want, too. Them squirrels want the food. That's how it started with this one. He came up, begging for stuff, like, well, really, it was because I had some old cereal, and I just, like, threw it out there for him, and he liked it, and he kept trying to come back begging for more. Like, you damn squirrel. What the hell you want? It was good cereal, though, I'm sure, because it tasted fine still, but I wasn't gonna eat it because it was old. It was birthday cake flavored, though. Maybe that's why he liked it. Oh my gosh, Chandelier got rattlesnakes. There's a stupid money sign, like, for sharing the StreamYard link thing right over the fucking message, so you can't see what the word is. What did that say? Yeah, in the pen a couple days ago. Yeah, I hear about that in movies and shit, though. Getting fucking snakes on the farm. Fuck that. What do you do about that, man? Are you a snake charmer too, Shandy? You got you a snake stick? You went right out there and caught it and put it in your pillowcase? Put it in your trash can and threw it out to the fucking field? Fuck that. I ain't never seen no rattlesnake. I don't know about it. I don't see snakes too often, though. Like a few years ago, many years ago, I saw that fucking big ass gardener snake, and that was kind of cool. It was chill. But I don't never see nothing crazy. Like, craziest thing I saw, man, there was a fucking spider the size of a tarantula. That motherfucker was huge. I couldn't believe we had spiders that big in the wild. Like, what the fuck kind of shit was that? In Michigan. Spiders bigger than your hand? Fuck off. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, oh my god. Like, not last night, but the night before, I was sitting out here chilling, and it was late night, man. I started hearing some weird shit. It almost sounded like a bunny rabbit in distress, right? Weird shit. It sounded squeaky and fucked up sounding late at night. I'm like, what the hell is that? And after it's squeaking for so long, man, a fucking wolf howled like at the moon in the night, like a wolf howled loud as fuck. And like, man, I ain't heard no shit like that in a long fucking time. So that was weird as hell too. There was a wolf close enough to hear like that. Oh my god. Chandelier said a pig ate the snake? That's crazy. I guess pigs eat anything though. That's what I heard. I knew somebody that had a pig. It lived a sad life though. They kept it inside in a cage, and I was like, why the fuck would you keep a pig inside in a little cage it don't even fit in? Like, the pig had to back up into the cage. Like, that's some weird shit. Yeah, that rabbit noise is horrible, Shanda. You know what I'm talking about. I've heard it a couple times. It's fucked. And I know what it sounds like because I saw it in a video. And it was fucked the first time I heard it. Man, we saw some beautiful baby deer out here. Like maybe last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But it was cool. It like had the zoomies and the baby deer was running all over the backfield. It was adorable. All the big deer were just grazing and the freaking little one was running all around like a madman. I ain't never seen a baby deer do that out here. I appreciate nature though. Like there's been a lot of good nights with stars out too. Like it's pretty as fuck. Sitting out here hearing all the different birds and shit in the daytime too. I be waking up early as fuck, staying up late. Yeah, the deer are pretty cool. I got to pet a baby deer once and it was like the softest thing I ever petted ever. So if you ever get a chance to pet a baby deer, you should. Oh my gosh. Dave's doing pretty darn good, actually. He got him a fancy new e-bike. Vroom, vroom. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but he did. Upgraded. So that's cool. You know that makes a man happy when he gets a new toy. Fancy new e-bike. Yeah, he's been playing video games lately. Dave's been doing live streams again. If anybody's interested, at SupDave, SupDave. Superior Dave. I think he's still sleeping. Hell yeah, I love me some Dave. He's doing pretty good, I think. Pretty darn good. Oh my goodness, I found some beautiful cherry keychains to hang on the frickin' new cherry purse. I had to get some because I need ones with gold chain to match the gold hardware. So I found some cute bling bling. There's like a long chain that'll go from side to side. There's a cute chain that goes down. It has like 3 different kinds of cherries hanging from it. I got a big set of pink cherries. Got options. I know, right? Isn't that crazy, Chandelier? I was thinking about that too. It's been quite a while. I've been on here for quite a while. I've been saying that too. It's been almost 10 years we've been on this thing. It's crazy. Thanks, Shanda. It is super cute. I was surprised when I found it. And it's actually really big. It's like one of those gigantic purses. I probably should have put that in the video that it's huge. But it is. It's fucking huge. One of them purses you can fucking put everything in. And like I don't even carry that much stuff anymore, so it's a big ass purse. Very cool. And I was super surprised, man. I went to go buy it and I knew it came with the wallet. And they gone and pack it up for me, and bag it up and shit. And she like unpacks it and shows me what's all included. And like
Are you sure you want it now that you know it comes with this? And I'm like, absolutely, I want it even more now that I know it comes with another purse. So now I'm getting a three-piece set. Hell yes, I want this. And do you have another? I tried finding out if she had any more in the bag, but she said it was like a one-of-a-kind set that they had in there, and she didn't have no more of that style. So I got lucky, got the last one. I love me some Bonnie. Bonnie's been around too. She's been around forever, since forever, for a good decade or more. And she still comes around. Like, she came around recently a couple times. Love me some Bonnie. Dave is a sweetie pie. He a big old piece of pie. I like cherry pie. Yep, I'm glad I found Dave. And then, I think about that too. I was glad I found this community because it's been fun times. I've had a lot of fun times on here. I like making content and post videos, but I enjoyed getting into the live stream thing, even though it was a lot of drama and bullshit over the years. It was a good time. It was a lot of lessons learned. It was interesting to see how people act and react. It was a good time. Hell yeah, I got some good A1s from day one. And that's how this community goes too. When I watch back through old clips, you can, if you really think about it too, this community, they were all friends with each other like in the beginning, and then they were not, right? They divided and they were not all friends, right? Half and half, they were friends with each other that way. And then it moved on and they switched up who was friends with who, right? Like they were all friends with Nikki for a while doing Whacked Out Live, and then that changed. And like I shared a clip recently. Like, I don't know. There's a few different ones though. You know what I'm talking about. There's a few different ones that were fucking not cool for a long time, and now all of a sudden they is cool. And Buds and Hazards, he's one of them people too. He was cool with the whole other side. He was with the 3-3 forever, right? And then he flopped sides and went over to the other side. So that was wild. Hey Karen, how you doing, girl? Cheers. That's what I was talking about earlier, man. Been a lot of crazy shit in this community. And it's been interesting. I think it's fun. I like a little drama once in a while. It's fun to me. And like I ended up getting sick around this time that like I found Dave, and then the community found me on an AJ live stream, right? AJ's Adventures live stream. And I was there just because, right? I was with somebody else. I was hanging out with other people from a 420 community, and it trickled over to ending up knowing AJ other ways, right? I don't even know how it even started, but we were all there hanging out, and that's when this community found me over there. That was a long time ago for sure. Yep, it's great weather to be getting shit done outside, that's for sure. It's also interesting to me to see how much people have switched up, because people grow, they learn, they grow, they move on, they advance in life, right? You get older, you wisen up, you gain wisdom. And some people don't. Some people are just stuck living in their ways, acting a fool. And some people move on and grow up, right? And some people keep acting a crazy fool.
You know who. Some people get crazier and crazier over time, too.
People be acting nuts on here. You know, I haven't been around 420 community in a long time. A few years ago, I stopped fucking with most of them people. There's a couple of them I still watch. I might pop in and say hi to. But it ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? Like the people I used to watch back in the day, like there's only a couple of them that still go live. That's what I mean. You go through phases in life in different stages. And it was like that with me on YouTube. I hung out with different crowds and different groups to get different vibes everywhere, right? Like where I met Dave is a fucking place I would have never hung out, right? I came across that randomly and hung out because I liked the way Dave sounded, right? So I'm sure that's why I even went up on the panel was to hear this guy, right? And and it just ended up working out that way. But I didn't look for things like that, you know? It just was like I was a friendly gal and people thought I was flirting and shit like that. And it was what it was. Like AJ's crowd, it was kind of weird. A weird mix of people you never thought would get along or hang out. That's what the internet does, though, is brings people together. And COVID times happened too, right? And it brought together a whole bunch of people from this community and random people from other places. And, you know, like I was part of a different community that liked to drink. You know, they like drinking beers and shit like that. And that was a fun community. They had fun. Really wasn't no bullshit over there most of the time. It was fun. There's been lots of fun times, though. I met a lot of nice people on here. Lots of fun times. Even met a few people in real life. I should think too. People have tried to make jokes about me not meeting people. Like, bitch, are you stupid?
I met plenty of people. Fucking weirdo ass. People like literally don't even fucking know me. They just assume and judge me. Oh my god, the spare radio guy. He's still around too. Every time I've ever seen AJ go live, that fucking weird dude, Joe Howe. Wasn't that his name? Joe Howe. He fucking is funny as hell. Digger used to troll him all the time. Like, yeah, I got a radio for you. That shit was funny as shit. I thought Joseph's cigar reviews was funny too. I never thought he'd really go out that way. Like, he had fun doing what he was doing. I thought he was fucking around and it was getting out of control, and I did worry about him the whole time. I never thought it would fucking end on Tracy's live stream like that, though. I got pizza in my mouth. Sorry, guys. That's what I've been thinking about, too. I like everybody in some way or fashion for the most part. And the people that I don't like, it's because they didn't like me. They turned on me and acted a fool towards me. So, I got reason not to like they asses. Yeah, I liked having Joseph come up on the panels and shit. He was always fun. Yeah, I don't think anybody expected that shit, Karen. It was fucked up. A couple people said that they thought he would because he played with fire too much. I still thought it was fucked up way to go. Like Danny Stranger, people fucked around and said that he would go in a fucked up way, right? Like he talks so much shit and runs his mouth at people that he would learn a lesson, is what they said, right? Is what a lot of people have said, and it's kind of what happened, you know.
he went to the gas station and talked to the wrong people, had a fucked up interaction, and didn't make it out. I don't like gun violence though. That's just crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Joseph was a good storyteller. Like, I used to catch him up in his lies all the time and call him out for his bullshit all the time. And like there was facts behind him lying, you know? Like I could always pull some proof out of him lying every time. And it was funny as hell. He loved making up stories, so it was just harmless fun with him. Yeah, I was shocked about that Danny Stranger thing too. I didn't watch him a lot, but I kept up with them for the past few years, and I never thought he would fucking go out like that for real, for real. But you know, I never thought Azel would go out the way he did either. Fucking talking shit, acting a fool, proving that he ain't my friend. That's what I was talking about earlier too. I don't know if you were in here for that. Like, there was a lot of people I was cool with for many years, and they'll just fucking turn on you in the drop of a hat and not give a fuck about your ass for no reason. I didn't even do shit. The motherfucker went crazy, so that shit was weird. That was weird though that someone would pretend to be your friend for years so he could have a place to chill on a live stream and then turn on you for no fucking reason. Like, bitch, what, why? Why the fuck would you even do that, dude? How are you ever gonna call yourself my friend if you can talk shit about me like that and then troll me and shit? That's weird. Me and Dave are like peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly time.
I was pretty disgusted and pissed off about the dog lips thing when Sam was following him around and doing some weird shit. Disgusted me. Like, Sam just kept fucking making his life hell.
So I'll never forget that.
Never fucking forget that shit. Rat bastard. I really don't have no problem with Junie Pie either. He's done a lot of dumb, ignorant shit over the years. And I'll never be like friendly like I was before, but I still think he's cool. I'm still cool if he wants to be cool, you know? Like, he had a post that's saying something about his enemies being his haters and shit like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Something weird. I ain't your enemy and I ain't your hater. I don't give a fuck, bro. I just like posting silly shit and having fun. Junie Pie literally made some of the most content on my channel. You know, he came on a lot. We talked a lot of shit and had a lot of drunk time. So when I post clips of Junie Pie, that's out of fun. I never mean to hurt his feelings ever. And he seems to be getting his feelings hurt lately. I don't know why. But he was a fun character in the community. So I think he is post worthy half the time. Like he did say a lot of stupid shit, you know?
For real, Chandelier. I miss Dog Lips and Stella.
Because they used to like swap and take turns on doing morning shows.
That's what I was saying too. I miss the morning shows everybody used to do.
The good old days.
Yeah, Junie's a good dude. He's been fucked with by the wrong people, though. You know, he trusted the wrong ones. And that's what's fucked up. He tried trusting the wrong ones, and then other people put shit in his head, and, you know, he got to change it and acting funny, so it is what it is. He should have stuck to his own gut. Because I really ain't never done nothing to, you know, go against him like that. Nothing serious. Cheers, Clayton Bigsby. How you doing? Junie definitely got dumped by Peeps. That's what I heard. She dumped his ass and moved on to Danny Stranger's friend. Shit's buck wild. I used to always say that too, like YouTube's not a dating site. Used to say that, and then for some reason I gave people a shot, gave them a try. Why not? Damn, man, people is crazy. Like I said, YouTube's not a dating site. Me and Dave just got lucky. Good morning, ladies. Woo! There's some funny ass shit out there, though. Oh my god, I want to say this so bad, too. Okay. If somebody said they were having an amazing time, like an amazing vacation, having the time of their life, would you think they're doing something fun and amazing, right? They're having a great time, having the time of their life. Wouldn't you think they're doing something fun, right? Something interesting, maybe something luxurious or out of the norm, something you haven't done, right? If you're having an amazing time, the time of your life. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Chandelier. What's a vacation? That's just funny. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as hell, though. They tried to make it sound like they're doing something amazing and great, right? And then it's like not great at all. At all. Fucking lame. Hello, Alex. Let them know I said hello. I hope you're doing well, Karen. I wonder if I missed. Was there a first half to that message we might have missed? I don't know. I can't see. But I hope it's all working out, Karen. Sounds like you're getting the help you need. That is nice when you have a family member come in and help. It's kind of what I've been doing now. I be helping out the fam.
There's a lot of people going through shit. I be praying. I believe in God. I wonder that too. Why we live in a society where more people don't talk about it, God, at all. Like, what? I don't know. It's kind of strange. But like, we grew up going to church, right? I was baptized, born and raised in a church, right? And like, you go to school and say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, one nation under God, right? One nation under God. So it's interesting to me how people like don't do that now. Like they've taken the Pledge of Allegiance out of schools. Half the schools like don't matter if they put the flag up or not. And they have like rainbow flags hanging up instead. Like I love the rainbow, right? I've always loved rainbows before I even knew it was something the gays tried to take, right? I liked rainbows, right? Forever since I was young. And it's weird to me. Now there's different fucking things behind it, right? I wear rainbow shoes and I got a motherfucker asking if I'm gay. Bitch, what? I ain't allowed to wear rainbow shoes without people thinking some weird shit about me? Like, that's weird. You can't fucking wear something without someone thinking something funny about you. You can't do shit or say shit without people assuming something. It's like, wow. I'm stoned, so I don't know what I'm going on about. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird too. I check in on Proud Babylonian every once in a while, and that dude ain't never talking about nothing either. He's on some weird shit. Weird. Like, I miss Jessica's live streams half the time, and I miss Dee's streams half the time. She goes live. Dee will go live for like an hour, and it's gone. And I'm like, what the heck? I ain't get to see shit. Like Nikki's too. She goes live, and I missed it. The link is gone. I'm surprised by that, though. The amount of people that have switched up and acted a fool, like you never thought they would. Because that was weird to me, too. A few different people you're friends with for over 5 years, and they can turn on you in a drop of a hat, too, and not give a fuck about your ass. Like, we hung out for 5 years, but you don't fucking matter, is how they treat you. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me, though? I give a fuck about everybody I interact with a little bit, right? A little bit. I did give a fuck about you, or I do give a fuck about you, right? And that's why I would put energy into it, because I did give a fuck, right? So it's weird to me, other motherfuckers, it's almost like they plot and plan some vengeful fucking thing. Like they're only friends so they can do something against you. Real life friends ain't any fucking better. They're all scumbags too, doing scumbaggery shit, you know? So, you guys really just retaught me the lesson on people. People on the internet are just as fucking crazy as people in real life. Ain't no changing that shit. Hee hee. Just being honest. Uh-huh.
beautiful day in the neighborhood. Might be a good day to venture into nature.
Yeah, I don't get that fake shit at all, Chandelier. Like, you've been a real one. A real one. And it doesn't make sense to me. Like, especially over time, like, I'll watch shit to see what's going on, you know, nowadays, just to check in and see what's going on every once in a while, right? I check in with people. And I used to watch differently and watch for different reasons, right? And I only ever even watched or got on YouTube because I had gotten sick, right? And I had time to do that. When you're fucking sick in bed, what else you gonna do but fucking play on a computer, right?
Hey, thank you very much, Stony Crow. How you doing, girl? Stony Crow, she probably got the best fucking, what is it? The best nature, the best landscapes, the best looking waters. Me, except I love me some Michigan waters, so I don't think that could be beat. But it do look fucking gorgeous where Stony Crow is. I don't think about like where I'd want to go very often, but the pictures she be posting do make it look fun over there. Might be interesting. I've never seen oceans though either. I've never seen coastal ocean stuff. So that'd be cool too. Like Sam used to be over there. What the fuck was that town called? Shady's in.
I don't even know. Crescent City?
That looked pretty over there too. But I'm with Stony because she's like going and walking the waters and looking for rocks and stuff. That's the type of shit I like doing. Yeah, I was always on edge with Junie Pie because of his drinking. So, I was always friends with him, but I didn't know if he was always friends with me because he was always drunk. And like Buzz, I was friends with Buzz before this community, Karen. I don't know if people understand that either, but me and Buzz and Hazards knew each other from the 420 community before this community ever found me. Me and Buzz and Hazards crossed each other plenty of times and hung out and smoked together on panels, right? So it was weird to me. Me and him were cool for fucking 5 years. And before that community came around, me and Buzz were cool, right? So me and Buzz and me and Dave knew each other from different places before this community was connected. And I thought that was weird as fuck that Buzz would turn on me for no fucking reason. Like, I don't even know why the fuck he got mad or why the fuck he blocked me and acted like that. But I didn't do shit to his ass, right? I was cool as fuck with him. And I thought we had a cool thing going. Like what? I thought it was going cool. And out of nowhere he just fucking turned on me and stopped fucking with me. And I didn't understand why. Kinda like with Azel. I didn't understand why the fuck Azel did it either. It's like, okay. Making weirdo ass. That's all it is, though. You can see my loyalty. You can see these motherfuckers coming up against me constantly for the fucking almost past decade. Motherfuckers been coming up against me, trying me over and over and over. That ain't me doing shit. That's me sitting here hosting panels, being a good friend, being a cool person to talk to, right? Having cool conversations and hosting places for people to do so, right? So I didn't feel like I did shit wrong, but point out the truth and talk shit, right? So if people got butthurt about that, that wasn't my fault. I felt like I was just pointing out the facts of what I watched on YouTube. It's like when you watch a TV show and you fucking tell people about it.
That's all I was doing was watching YouTube and telling motherfuckers about it.
So I didn't think people were gonna get so mad about things. A lot of people got really butthurt over the years. Oh my gosh. Is Stony a lesbo now? Clayton? Why are you making up stories? I knew it. Stony ain't into chicks. She ain't swinging that way. Her dick swings the other way. I never saw you. Huh. Yeah, and I didn't get that either. All the ups and downs and the weird shit that popped off over the time. Like, I've always gotten along with people, you know? I've had lots of good friends over time. So it was weird to me. Like, I didn't really have that many bad breakoffs with friendships. So it was weird to me when people online would pretend to be your friends and then bust off with some crazy drama. And most of the time, they're just doing it for the fucking views. And that's kind of what I feel like. What if that's what Az was playing games for? Like he's a drama queen and likes getting some views and talking shit. And that's when he can get views is when he comes against me, right? When he talks shit on my panel, right? Everybody wants to hear that because he's been faking my friendship for a long time, right? They want to know why this Fulio is going crazy. And that's weird to me too, is that he thought that he brought the views. But bro, you're on my fucking channel. What are you talking about? They're here because you're here trying me, and I'm telling you how it is, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They're not here because of Azel. Because most of the time, Azel would show up, and he would take over the panel, mumble about his own dumb shit that nobody wanted to hear, keep repeating himself, and everybody would fucking chase off, right? So that's the kind of shit it was on. And when the numbers came in was when Azel was on some bullshit starting drama with people. So that's just funny as hell. If he ever thought he actually brought the fucking drama, they were there for other motherfuckers popping off on you. And that's a fact, Jack. Is that what happened, Sony? What the fuck? Me and Jesco had a little flop in the beginning. He thought some weird shit about me, but you know, we got through that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt some types of way about a few different people. And we all moved the fuck on. Like, times change and you move on. Like, it is what it is. A few people did some fucked up shit to me, but it's like you move on and it is what it is. I don't like holding grudges. I don't fucking give a damn. I ain't trying to fucking live with hate in my heart, you know, for motherfuckers that I don't even know, really. I like being positive and having a good time. So I really don't even like being negative like that. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. Other than the little flop me and Jesco had, he's pretty cool. I think he's grown and matured a lot over the years too, you know? We're still young. That's how I felt with Joseph too, though. He was young and he was learning. He was having fun. He was playing with fire, but he did shit and let it get out of control a couple of times, right? And it was almost like a magician's act, right? He was having an act playing with fire, doing it his own way, acting like he was a firefighter, right? So he just did things in his own way. And I feel like in that incident where it happened, right, his final live stream, I feel like that was an accident that got out of fucking hand. Like, I feel like he sat there and he was just chilling, smoking, and it was almost like he flicked a cigarette and it sparked on something, and he was like freaking out trying to put it out, right? And didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, he had a mixture of something that he didn't normally have
for like the lawnmower or the weed whacker or something, like a mixture of stuff. And it was some kind of gas he shouldn't have been having in there anyway, right? But I feel like he might have spilled some of it and flicked a cigarette into it, and it started a fire that didn't mean to happen, right? Like it got out of hand, and he couldn't get out of there, and he couldn't put the fire out, and it was fucked up. It was absolutely devastating and heartbreaking to see. I couldn't believe it, and he just hung up like across. I couldn't believe it.
It was like mind blowing to me. He just hung up across, and Yukon Ann and Tracy Moore were sitting up there talking about God while it was happening. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, they never talk about this stuff. And I've never seen, like, Joseph go into stuff like that, like, in detail either. So it was weird to me that he would hang up a cross right above his head where he was sitting, you know? Just very strange. I noticed those things. We watched him for quite some time. I don't remember him getting religious or anything. Hell yeah, I feel so bad about the Joseph thing. He was young. Oh, Karen. She said, what happened with Jesco? He seems to change a lot. Jesco is in the building right there. I think Jesco is just grown up.
He explained a couple of his views recently. Like he started rolling with the MAGA stuff. It is kind of fun to troll. Like I shared a Trump post and fucking Junie Pie got so triggered he drank a beer and went live about it after 2 years sober. All because I said one nation under God.
What you triggered for? Junie Pie, the Jehovah's Witness. Yeah. Yep, it was one of them, like, crucifix crosses. I think everybody's got picked on in this community, though. It's almost like you're hazing to get in or something, you know? And eventually you pick a fucking side. Hell yeah, congrats, Karen. That's awesome news on your retirement. She said, we are talking about you. You talking about me, Willis?
We met a lot of fun people over the time, though. A lot of weird characters showed up and did their thing on the live streams. And I thought it was a good time. Like, I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all, I regret, like, giving as much of myself to people, right? Like, being as friendly as I was. Because I am a trusting gal. I like to know that if I'm going to be truthful and honest, that the person I'm fucking being friends with is going to be truthful and honest. So it's fucked up when you learn that people are just not as honest as you.
You know? It's fucked up when you find out your friends really aren't your friends. And then you learn over time who the fuck really is there for you and who supports you. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Joseph said a lot of crazy stories, bro. He said he was married to some old ass lady, and the old lady ended up being like his mom or something. And that shit was fucked. He went around and told everybody that old lady story. Like he was literally acting like he was into old ladies. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Shit was funny. He was acting like he was Evil Knievel and he was gonna do a stunt jump. Is that what you're talking about? When he's gonna jump something? I think that might have been his aunt that was so mean yelling at him. I'm not sure though. Yeah, the fucking old wife thing was funny. And he trolled that with a lot of people. Like he went across YouTube, and I caught Joseph on multiple fucking live streams sharing the same story about how he was liking an old lady and married to her and shit. What the fuck? Who says that? Oh my god, you remember that too? He had a pet cemetery in his backyard. Oh my god. Joseph literally had a pet cemetery in his backyard, and he fucking dug up the pet rabbits. Oh my god. I literally almost fainted. I couldn't believe. I could not fucking believe he held up a dead rabbit that he literally dug up out the ground. Joseph, cigar reviews. It was fucked. I was like, why are you digging up your dead animal? What? And it was like a whole graveyard back there. I felt like some type of way about it. It was eerie. Very eerie. Yeah, you know that shit was weird, Shanna. The graveyard in the backyard was fucking weird. Oh my god, yes, he was petting the dead rabbit. Oh my god. That reminds me, dude, like, oh my gosh. I used to live in a different part, alright? And the neighbor over there, some weirdo newbies came in, right? And they were kind of strange, but they were talkative. You know, they talked to everybody, and they got a little bit too friendly, man. And they started showing off the things that they got, right? And they show off their freezer, like, look at this freezer we got, right? And he shows it off, opens it up too, and shows. And they're very talkative, like, and they like their animals. Like, they had beautiful birds, like parrots, right? Beautiful, like, exotic type parrots that are colorful. And the dude opened the fucking freezer and shows us like his dead parrot collection. And I'm like, ah, my fucking jaw dropped and I covered my face. I couldn't fucking believe he had a deep freezer just for freezing his dead birds. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Who does that? Like, that is not a neighborly thing to do, to like show your dead bird collection, bitch. That's weird. I don't want to see that shit. Isn't that so weird, Stoney? Why would anybody dig something up from a cemetery? Love you, Karen. Take it easy, girl. Enjoy your retirement. Cheers, Irish Angel. How you doing? Top of the morning to ya. I don't get to say that very often anymore. Used to say it all the time. Hold up. Cheers, everybody. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go. I got things to do. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I don't mean to cut it off so abruptly and weirdly, but I've been on here almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 55 minutes. See you in the next one, y'all. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. The fun is never done. I still got more Jello shots. Cheers, everybody.